You're probably playing arpeggios like this, stacked in thirds. Although everyone does it and it works really well to outline chords, you'll sound like everybody else. Actually, I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing. You should learn those first so you know the notes that make up each chord, and it does sound good. But today's lesson is about doing something new and different. We're going to be focusing on an often overlooked interval when it comes to arpeggios. We're going to take the 4 notes of an arpeggio and stack the notes differently, not in thirds, but fifths. In this C major 7, all you have to do is play a power chord shape, but we separate the notes C, G, E, B, and you just move the same shape over. Now play it beyond the octave. Cool, right? You're going to view arpeggios in easy to see power chord shapes, which is, you guessed it, a fifth. So if you haven't guessed what the overlooked interval is, it's a fifth. I'm going to show you how to take things even further with our new arpeggios. And before I forget, there's a free PDF where I wrote out a sort of arpeggio etude that gets you playing these new arpeggios through the chord changes to all the things you are. I include bits of everything that we talk about here. We can play the actual power chord shape, playing notes together too. So you're breaking up the chord into fragments. Of course, it helps to know the fretboard really well, so the right notes pop out at you. Check out this video if you really want to learn your fretboard once and for all. Comment below if you need help learning the fretboard. Now, this is really cool. You can also add in all of the tension notes. Just keep the same idea of playing the note up a fifth each time. Root 5, 3, 7, 5, 9, 7, 11, in this case sharp 11, and then 9, 13. Let me know in the comments if you'll be able to work these new arpeggios into your playing. Remember, the PDF will definitely help. Of course, you don't have to play in this direction. You can also do this. And of course, you can play the power chord shapes too. And you can do all of this for every chord type. Just follow the same formula. Root 5, 3, 7, 5, 9, 7, 11, and then 9, 13. Sometimes you have to be careful of the 9th and the 13th because it may not work against the chord, especially if it's minor, for example. Unless you resolve it. You can stack the fifths and string groupings to get interesting sounds descending. This is a great escape from ascending when you run out of strings and need to change directions, as we often do. I'm going to go for a Lydian sound here because of the F sharps. They're almost like licks. See if you can work them out going up the neck, no more than 2 notes per string. For example, this next one is going to be C, F, G, C, D, G, A, D, E, A. To make things a little easier when playing through a song, use octave displacement and connecting notes to sound more musical. We'll blend in some more traditional sounds to get a really cool mix of modern and old school. Starting on the root can get sounding a little heavy over and over. You have to start somewhere, but it even sounds better if you don't start on the root of the chord every time. was thinking the third here, and here I was thinking D flat 7, the tritone sub of G7. It's a great way to get you from always starting on the root. Here's a really cool way to play an arpeggio that I do all the time. Here's an F major 13 arpeggio stacked in fifths. If you want to know how to create killer jazz lines, I give you a step-by-step approach in these videos on the screen, right here.